Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. With the curtain slowly closing on 2024, The Bold and the Beautiful is heating up with bombshell revelations, unexpected alliances, and explosive confrontations. Get ready for a roller coaster of emotions and drama as your favorite characters navigate betrayals, love triangles, and secrets that could shatter everything they hold dear. Grab your popcorn, because this is going to be a wild ride. Dollar Bill Spencer, manipulator extraordinaire or genuine ally? Dollar Bill Spencer is no stranger to high-stakes drama, and as we close out the year, his involvement with Luna Nozawa promises to deliver jaw-dropping twists. Luna, currently behind bars, has been tugging at Bill's heartstrings, with letters drenched in emotion and pleas for help. Her desperation is palpable, but Bill's savvy nature makes it clear that he's not one to fall for sob stories. Bill's next move could define the direction of this storyline. Rumor has it that he might offer Luna assistance, but his intentions are far from clear. Is he genuinely considering helping her, or is he setting a trap to uncover her true motives? Bill might even call on his trusted confidant, Justin Barber, to take Luna's case. But knowing Bill, his loyalty has its limits. If he suspects foul play, he could easily sabotage Luna's legal strategy and leave her to fend for herself. Behind the scenes, Bill's sharp instincts are likely buzzing with questions. What is Luna's endgame? Is she as helpless as she seems, or is she spinning a web of lies to manipulate him? Luna's carefully constructed narrative about trauma and redemption might be convincing, but Bill isn't known for taking things at face value. Fans can expect a tense game of cat and mouse, with Bill holding all the cards, or so he thinks. Remy Price, a new threat in the making? Enter Remy Price, a newcomer with a knack for stirring up trouble. His charm and smooth demeanor might have fooled some, but not Will Spencer. Bill's son is quick to pick up on red flags, and he isn't shy about sharing his concerns. We'll see something sinister in Remy's actions and motives, and he wastes no time warning Electra Forrester to keep her distance. But Electra might not be the only one in danger. Sheila Sharp, always on edge and fiercely protective of her turf, starts to sense that something about Remy doesn't add up. Could Remy's presence in LA be tied to a larger scheme? And more importantly, will Sheila's curiosity put her directly in harm's way? Remy's storyline is shaping up to be a slow-burning mystery, with plenty of potential for shocking revelations. Is he simply a man with a shady past, or is he part of a larger plot that could upend the lives of the Forresters, Logans, and Spencers? As we inch closer to 2025, Remy's true intentions promise to be a focal point of the drama. Bridge on shaky ground, Ridge and Brooke's latest clash. Few relationships on The Bold and the Beautiful have been as tumultuous as Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan's. As the year draws to a close, their partnership faces yet another test, this time revolving around Brooke's daughter, Hope Logan. Ridge is convinced that Hope played a key role in Carter Walton's recent betrayal, a belief that has driven a wedge between him and Brooke. For Ridge, this isn't just about Carter's actions, it's about loyalty, family, and trust. But for Brooke, his accusations against Hope are both insulting and infuriating. While she acknowledges her daughter's mistakes, Brooke takes issue with Ridge's heavy-handed approach and his tendency to blame her family for every problem. Enter Taylor Hayes, who sees an opportunity to exploit this tension. Taylor's calm demeanor and knack for offering support just when Ridge needs it most could reignite old feelings between the two. With her chakra baths and soothing presence, Taylor might just lure Ridge back into her corner, leaving Brooke to fend for herself. This love triangle, a cornerstone of the show's history, is poised to deliver fresh drama. Will Brooke fight to hold on to Ridge, or will Taylor's influence prove too strong to overcome? And how will Hope's actions impact the fragile balance between these three iconic characters? Steffy vs. Hope, an endless rivalry reignites. Steffy Forrester and Hope Logan have been at odds for as long as fans can remember, and their feud shows no signs of slowing down. This time, their animosity is fueled by Carter Walton's betrayal, with Steffy conveniently placing the blame squarely on Hope's shoulders. For Steffy, Carter's actions are just another excuse to reignite her vendetta against her longtime rival. Steffy's approach is as calculated as ever. Whether it's subtle digs, outright confrontations, or behind-the-scenes scheming, she's determined to make Hope pay. But Hope isn't one to back down easily. While Steffy might excel at playing dirty, Hope has a knack for turning the tables when it counts most. This rivalry promises to escalate in the coming weeks, with both women pulling out all the stops. From fiery exchanges to emotional outbursts, fans can expect a dramatic showdown that will leave no stone unturned. Will Steffy emerge victorious, or will Hope find a way to outwit her adversary? Explosive year-end cliffhangers, what's next? As the Bold and the Beautiful prepares to close out 2024, the stage is set for a series of explosive cliffhangers. From Bill Spencer's complex dynamic with Luna Nozawa to Remy Price's mysterious agenda, every storyline is brimming with potential. Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor's love triangle threatens to implode, while Steffy and Hope's rivalry promises to reach new heights. What makes these storylines so compelling is their unpredictability. Will Bill uncover the truth about Luna's intentions, or will she outmaneuver him? Could Remy Price's secrets bring danger to LA's elite, or will he be exposed before he can cause harm? And how will the ever-shifting dynamics between Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor reshape the Forrester family? As we look ahead to 2025, one thing is clear: The Bold and the Beautiful is not slowing down. With its trademark blend of passion, betrayal, and intrigue, this soap continues to captivate audiences with every twist and turn. Bill Spencer, savior or strategist? Bill Spencer's surprise visit to Luna Nozawa in jail has left fans buzzing with speculation. Why would a man of his stature, wealth, and power involve himself with a convicted killer who's spinning a story of mental illness? The possibilities are tantalizing. Is Bill moved by genuine compassion, or does he see an opportunity to use Luna's plight to further his own agenda? Perhaps Bill isn't as gullible as Luna hopes. While her emotional pleas and detailed confessions might seem convincing, Bill's history on Bold and the Beautiful paints him as a sharp strategist who rarely acts without reason. Could he be gathering information to protect his family or using Luna as a pawn in a larger game? On the surface, Bill seems to absorb Luna's claims with interest, but underneath, he may be calculating his next move. For all her efforts, Luna might find herself outmatched by the publishing magnate's cunning. Alternatively, could Bill be developing a personal stake in Luna's case? Maybe her tragic backstory and psychological struggles awaken a sense of empathy in him, pushing him toward advocacy. If that's the case, his involvement could signal a powerful alliance that might redefine the future for both characters. Did or deception? Luna's psychological masterpiece. Luna Nozawa's claim to have dissociative identity disorder, DID, is as intricate as it is intriguing. Her detailed explanations of the condition include textbook references to dissociation, feelings of detachment, and even the sensation of observing her body from a distance during traumatic moments. Luna weaves a tale so vivid that it blurs the line between genuine suffering and calculated manipulation. Her portrayal of Did hinges on a key premise, that the crimes she committed weren't truly her own. She speaks of another personality, an unknown entity within her, that acted out of her control. This narrative cleverly distances her good persona from the violent acts attributed to her other self. It's a psychological gambit designed to create doubt and evoke sympathy, but is it enough? DID is a complex and often misunderstood disorder, typically rooted in severe childhood trauma. Luna's understanding of its nuances could suggest authenticity, or it could point to a well-researched con. After all, she's had ample time to study during her incarceration. Could her meticulous recounting of Did's symptoms be a result of desperate preparation rather than genuine experience? A childhood shaped by chaos. Central to Luna's claims is the story of her traumatic upbringing, a harrowing tale designed to lend credibility to her diagnosis. She describes her childhood as a nightmare of instability and neglect, with her mother bringing a constant stream of strangers into their home. These men, she says, weren't just visitors, they were harbingers of chaos, often using drugs and engaging in behavior that left young Luna emotionally scarred. Luna recounts the chilling sensation of dissociating during these episodes, describing how she would feel as though she were floating above her body, observing the horrors below. This detachment, she explains, was her mind's way of coping with unbearable stress. Over time, she claims, this coping mechanism fractured her psyche, giving rise to a separate personality capable of committing violent acts. Her description is hauntingly vivid, yet it raises questions. Is Luna genuinely recounting her experiences, or is this a carefully constructed narrative meant to evoke pity? By framing her mother as the root of her trauma, Luna not only explains her condition but also diverts blame away from herself. It's a powerful tactic, but its sincerity remains uncertain. The prison library, Luna's secret weapon? With endless hours to herself in prison, Luna has had ample opportunity to study dissociative identity disorder. Her detailed understanding of its symptoms, causes, and manifestations suggests extensive research. DID, with its connections to trauma and its potential to absolve individuals of culpability, offers a tantalizing escape route for someone in Luna's position. Luna's descriptions align almost too perfectly with the clinical definition of DID. She speaks of dissociation during traumatic moments, feelings of detachment, and even the experience of observing her crimes as if they were committed by someone else. These accounts are strikingly accurate, yet they feel rehearsed, almost as if Luna has been practicing her performance for an audience. Could Luna's time in prison have been spent crafting a flawless defense? If so, her strategy is nothing short of genius. By positioning herself as a victim of mental illness, she not only deflects blame but also sets the stage for potential freedom. Whether or not her story is true, her ability to manipulate perception is undeniable. A strategic appeal to Bill Spencer. At the heart of Luna's gambit is her relationship with Bill Spencer. Luna knows that Bill has the resources and influence to secure her freedom, and she's playing every card in her hand to win his support. Her strategy is multifaceted. She appeals to his sense of justice, tugs at his heartstrings with her tragic backstory, and positions herself as a misunderstood victim in need of rescue. But Bill isn't easily swayed. As a seasoned businessman, he's seen his fair share of manipulation and deceit. Luna's story, however compelling, may not be enough to earn his trust. If Bill senses even a hint of dishonesty, he could turn the tables on Luna, using her own narrative against her. On the other hand, if Bill believes Luna's claims, his involvement could change everything. With his resources, Luna could gain access to top-tier legal representation, potentially securing her release. This would mark a dramatic turning point in her story, but it would also raise new questions about Bill's motivations and the role he intends to play in Luna's future. The mystery deepens. What's next for Luna Nozawa? Luna Nozawa's storyline is a masterclass in ambiguity, leaving fans questioning her every move. Is she a victim of her past, or a manipulative mastermind using psychology as a tool for freedom? And what about Bill Spencer? Will he become her savior, or will he expose her deception for what it is? As Bold and the Beautiful continues to unravel Luna's tale, viewers are left on the edge of their seats. The interplay of psychological intrigue, moral ambiguity, and personal drama creates a narrative that is as compelling as it is unpredictable. One thing is certain, Luna's journey is far from over, and the twists and turns ahead promise to be unforgettable. The unraveling of Remy Price, who will unmask his true intentions. As tensions escalate, one question remains at the forefront: who will finally expose Remy Price for who he truly is? Sheila Sharp, a cunning and resourceful individual, might play a pivotal role in this unfolding drama. Known for her ability to see through lies and deceit, Sheila has a history of putting herself in harm's way to protect those she cares about. Could she risk everything to confront Remy? Her investigation might lead to unexpected consequences, drawing her dangerously close to Remy's manipulative schemes. Will Sheila's intervention bring justice, or will it cost her dearly? The web of deceit is tightening, and Electra Forrester may soon find herself forced to face an uncomfortable truth: Remy Price isn't the friend or well-wisher he pretends to be. Could his actions finally push Electra and those around her to unearth the truth? If so, this revelation could shift the dynamics of every relationship she holds dear. Electra's dilemma: the shadows of betrayal. Electra's world seems to be closing in. As she contemplates recent events, one thing becomes abundantly clear: everything points back to Remy Price. Before his arrival in Los Angeles, her life had complications, but nothing as invasive and sinister as the turmoil he has introduced. From suspicious occurrences to resurfacing scandals, it seems implausible that anyone else could be the culprit. Will Spencer, her confidant and budding love interest, might play a critical role in piecing together the puzzle. Unlike Electra, Will is not blinded by residual guilt or misplaced loyalty toward Remy. His sharp instincts and genuine concern for Electra's well-being might be the catalyst she needs to confront reality. If Electra doesn't act soon, her hesitation could cost her more than just her reputation. It could jeopardize her safety and her burgeoning romance with Will. A manipulative mastermind, Remy Price's sinister moves. Remy's schemes are escalating. From deep-fake images designed to humiliate Electra to strategically planting these fabricated photos in sensitive locations like Forrester Creation Systems, his actions reveal a calculated intent to control and isolate her. His obsession goes beyond mere infatuation. It's a dangerous fixation that threatens to derail Electra's life and career. Remy's attempts to intrude on her personal life reach a chilling climax when photos mysteriously appear during a private movie night between Electra and Will. The timing, as always, is impeccable, engineered to humiliate Electra and drive a wedge between her and Will. Despite his meticulous planning, Remy underestimates Electra's resilience. Though mortified, she begins to connect the dots, realizing the lengths to which Remy is willing to go. Electra's fight for freedom and reputation. For Electra, the stakes couldn't be higher. The shame and scandal from her past are wounds she has worked tirelessly to heal, and the prospect of those scars reopening terrifies her. Her name carries weight in Los Angeles, not just as an individual, but as a representative of the prestigious Forrester Creations. She knows that any scandal could bring unnecessary scrutiny upon the company and her family. To protect herself and those she loves, Electra contemplates severing ties with Remy altogether. But breaking free is easier said than done. Remy's persistence and cunning make him a formidable opponent, one who thrives on emotional manipulation. Will Electra's fear of exposure drive her to confront him head-on, or will she continue to avoid the inevitable showdown? The obsession that won't quit, Remy's delusions. At the heart of this drama is Remy Price's unyielding obsession with Electra. Convinced they are destined to be together, Remy cannot accept her rejection. His attempts to manipulate her emotions through staged scenarios, invasive tactics, and outright deceit paint a disturbing picture of his mental state. Electra's insistence that they remain just friends only fuels his delusions. For Remy, friendship is not enough. He craves control and refuses to acknowledge her autonomy. His refusal to accept boundaries pushes him further into dangerous territory, creating a volatile situation that could explode at any moment. From scandal to fresh beginnings, Electra's journey to Los Angeles. Electra's move to Los Angeles was meant to be a fresh start, a chance to escape the scandals that plagued her back home. Little did she know that her past would follow her, embodied in the form of Remy Price. His arrival shattered the sanctuary she had hoped to build, introducing chaos into her carefully constructed new life. Her budding relationship with Will Spencer provided a glimmer of hope, a reminder that she could move forward and find happiness. Yet, Remy's presence threatens to extinguish that light, leaving Electra at a crossroads. Will she allow him to dictate her future, or will she fight to reclaim her life on her terms? This rewritten version offers a richer narrative with additional details and analysis, reversing the original structure while maintaining thematic coherence. Each paragraph has been expanded with new elements to heighten the drama and complexity.